Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Sports with Monga. We are back with another video with the Community Shield done and dusted. Manchester City winning on the penalties against Manchester United at the Wembley Stadium. The first trophy of the last pre-season game. Community Shield overall has lost its luck. Like, nobody's taking care or thinking about it anymore, but it is the last game. Nobody kind of cares about it at the same level as the Premier League or the other matches, the FA Cup, the Carabao. It's lost its sheen, but it's still a trophy and a shield to bring up the Premier League season before it starts the coming weekend. Manchester United playing Manchester City, and Manchester City would have wanted to get a better of Manchester United after winning or after losing. Manchester City losing to Manchester United in the FA Cup final last year, giving Erik ten Hag the only trophy and also ensuring that he doesn't lose his job. But it ended in misery. Manchester United had the best chances. Garnacho scoring, Bernardo Silva scoring in the 89th minute, in the 80th minute for City to make it 1-1, but 7-6 on penalties. It ended with Manchester City winning through after Jonny Evans floored it, or like just floored it in a way in the air. That's how it ended. Get in the comment section below. Let me know what you think about the match. Did you watch the match, or do you not care about the Community Shield anymore? I want to know what you think, guys. And thanks for the support on the other videos. Sports with Monga. Hit the subscribe button if you like the content, if you're still watching, and hit the subscribe button. Thank you so much. And let's get deep into this, because it is possibly a trailer to see what is coming for us in the future. Manchester United started with Bruno Fernandes in front, along with Rashford on the left, Menu in the middle, Mount, Casemiro, and Diallo. The best player in the first half was Amad Diallo, no doubt. Diallo, the minute he got the ball, he was looking to attack. Rashford couldn't cross the ball to Diallo a couple of times, but Diallo was on fire. Mount started well, but you could see him drop off pace and he couldn't hold off. His passes became weird. And then Casemiro, like, he had some really good passes, but you could see the legs beneath him would go away because, you know, he is old, guys. Come on, let everybody face it. We need a better center midfielder. That's why we're still in the market for, and possibly we'll get Ugarte. But Manchester United starting with Bruno Fernandes in front, no Xerxes, no Højlund, no striker, no true number 9. And it's interesting that why didn't Manchester United even get Xerxes on the pitch for at least 20 minutes? We made a heavy signing, but then we're not even starting him. So I'm kind of concerned, is Xerxes injured? Get in the comment section below, guys. Manchester United fans, let me know what do you think about the performance first. Like, first half, I think we had chances, we hit the post, they hit the post, Manchester City hit the post, but eventually, I feel it was a chance for Manchester United to hold and get the game. In the defense, of course, the left back issue is still there because Luke Shaw didn't play. We had Martinez, Licha. Licha is great. Evans in the middle with Maguire. I don't like that pairing, and Dalot on the right. That still makes sense. And Onana on the goal. Manchester City, Haaland starting, Oscar Bobb on the right, Kovacic, McAtee, O'Reilly, and Doku on the left. So McAtee, Kovacic, and O'Reilly. So I'm sure Rodri is missing. So they didn't play Rodri, and I'm sure that he will play when the season starts. Rico Lewis, Akanji, Ruben Diaz, and Guardiola in the back, and Ederson in the goal. On the defense, of course, like for substitutes, Manchester United played. Garnacho came in, scored the goal. Sancho came in, missed the penalty. McTominay, Pelestri, and Collier. Some new faces, but old issues for Manchester United. We can't play back from the long balls from the back, and that needs to change. For God's grace, I don't get why Onana keeps throwing the ball. We don't have a tall number like. We don't have Fulkrug. We don't have Haaland. We don't have Højlund playing. Who are you playing these long balls for? Who are you playing them for? So that needs to be changing for Manchester United for sure. Manchester City, on the other hand, like they were hoping that Manchester United would just finish the game. Rashford had a couple of chances in the first half, second half as well. Two shots hit the post. I don't know, and McTominay had it. We can't win. We can't be doing this every time, guys. Manchester United fans need to keep the faith, but for how long? Another missed chance here, guys. Another missed chances for Manchester United to win the Community Shield and start the season on a good foot. Of course, we didn't have the players we wanted, but Rashford, he's going to be a #1 player all the season. What are we doing with this, guys? Get in the comment section below what you will think. Manchester City, Kevin De Bruyne came on. Bernardo Silva coming on to score the goal. He should have got a red card after the crazy tackle on Menu. Nunez coming on. What a penalty from Matthias Nunez from Wolves, man. Like, that was beautiful. Like, hitting the top of the roof. Woo, that was awesome. Ake also coming on for Manchester City. But eventually, overall, Manchester City are the FA Community Shield winners. Manchester City are the 2024 FA Community Shield winners after beating Manchester United 7-6 in a penalty shootout following a 1-1 draw in normal time. It is the first time since Manchester City have won the top flight curtain raisers since beating Liverpool 5-4 in penalties in 2019 and puts an end to the 3-year losing run in this fixture. Substitute Alejandro Garnacho looked to have won the Community Shield for Manchester United when he cut inside to score and fired home a fantastic effort with 8 minutes of normal time and left. That was before fellow substitute Bernardo Silva popped in the 89th minute to head home Oscar Bobb's cross some 8 minutes after entering the fray. It is interesting that Oscar Bobb is going to be the player of the season. I think in my mind, watching from the right, because they don't have Alvarez, I think they're going to play Kevin De Bruyne and Foden in the middle. And they're going to play Oscar Bobb and Doku along with Grealish on the left. And I think that's what Manchester... But Oscar Bobb is going to have a season of a life this time. McAtee as well joining. Kovacic, Rodri, Bernardo Silva. This is just amazing to watch. I'm really excited to see how Oscar Bobb performs this season, guys. That's the guy for me in Manchester City this year. The Community Shield then went into the penalty shootout for the 4th time in 6 seasons. Manuel Akanji capitalizing on Jonny Evans' miss by converting his penalty win the shootout 7-6 and earn Pep Guardiola side their first trophy of the 2024-2025 season. Loads to get into other topics, guys. City get the better of Manchester United. Well, expected, but Garnacho is back to his old ways. This is where he finished the season. He was the best man for Manchester United in the previous season. He's going to be the man to watch as well. The only question now is, how does Erik ten Hag manage this? Does he play Rashford? Does he have to play Rashford every time on the left? Or can he play Garnacho on the left and Diallo on the right, and then have Casemiro and other changes in the middle? Casemiro, Menu with Mason Mount and with Bruno as well. Rashford needs to start on the bench. I don't think against Fulham, which is in 6 days from now, on Friday, the 16th, the Premier League season starts with a curtain raise of Manchester United and Fulham. I don't think he should start Rashford. Erik ten Hag should not start Rashford, but I think favoritism and player power still resides. And this might be in his contract that he needs to start the games, and he might as well. But it is absolutely mad to me to understand, like, Garnacho and Diallo are our favorite players, our best players, but we won't see them starting. So I would say, get in the comments, guys. Let me know, what do you think? Do you think Rashford needs to start? Or does he need to sit on the bench for some time to understand, get his mojo back and get the 20-minute, like, full on 200% rather than like a 90-minute game and then playing 60% to his potential? I would really like to know what you think. Hit the comment section below, guys. And also, if you've liked the video, hit the subscribe button. And get on with it, guys. Tell me, what do you feel? Manchester United, we can't have a season like we've had like previous. We need to do better. Ineos needs to do better. Loads of news coming in. Transfer market update also. If you've not seen my previous video, do look at that. Zirkzee is my biggest concern. Is he still injured, or are we just kind of saving him for the Fulham game so that he doesn't get injured before? Let me know in the comments what do you think. Oscar Bobb is the man for the season. But it is over. Again, Manchester City getting the better of Manchester United in the penalties. They won the Community Shield, one cup already on their way to the City ground. I wouldn't have wanted that, but that's the reality. Thanks for the support on the channel, guys. Thanks for loving the content. There's loads of content coming through. The transfer market update, previous video is up. I'll aggregate some more, and you'll have something for that tomorrow as well. So hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon, and catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace.